Tonight, the owners of dozens of legal pot shops are begging Governor Hochul not to force them to shut their doors. As political reporter Marcia Kramer explains, a mistake by the state could end up costing them everything.
The Housing Works marijuana dispensary was the first legal pot shop in the city. But along with 151 other stores, it may have to shut down because state officials inexplicably misinterpreted a law about how close the store can be to a school. Owners who borrowed money and invested life savings are livid.
In the blink of an eye and one keystroke, 152 of us businesses are impacted. Thousands of employees are impacted. Our entire industry is impacted.
This "oops, I made a mistake" letter from the Office of Cannabis Management told the owners the distance must now be calculated from the property line of a school, not the front door. For the Housing Works dispensary, it's how close it is to the Harvey Milk School in the East Village. The distance between that door and the property line is about 32 feet. That's the difference between being legal and not legal. Councilwoman Gail Brewer, who led the fight to close illegal pot shops, says instead of forcing the shops to close, the state should grandfather them in because it was the state that messed up.
These shops make our community safer. They employ people and they believe in philanthropy.
The owners say there's a basic irony here. The state is concerned about how close this shop is to the school down the block. But they're not concerned about the fact that there's a liquor store directly across the street from the school.
The system is working. Let it work. Why break me right now? Why? Is this a political stunt? I don't know. This is crazy.
The owners say that if the state closes the legal stores, the illegal ones will flourish, and they may be right.
If they cannot find anything legal with quality control like the products here, they will go with someone that is selling illegally.
Marcia joins me in studio now. Marcia, it's easy to understand why they're so upset. The process to get a license to begin with was so complicated, such a hassle, and the state made the problem. So what's the solution here?
Well, the state's trying to give the stores a temporary solution by saying that if they have to apply for a renewal of their licenses in the fall, they simply won't rule on it so that they could just stay in business. The owners say that's just not a good thing.
But I was going to say, is that good enough? That's just like a quick Band-Aid, right?
Well, so here's the problem. What they say is that if they don't have a full license, they can't get loans and they can't get bank notes. So they say that's not acceptable. What they want the governor to do is to pass legislation or support legislation that would grandfather them in. Now, I can tell you that 4 days ago, a Bronx Senator, Louis Sepulveda, actually introduced a bill in the Senate that would do that, but who knows when that's going to be taken up.
Wow, what a hassle for these folks. All right, thank you, Marcia.